200, they're dispatched in the eLan Gold Cup. And let's see how they play this one as they come to the winning line for the first time. Strathdown is right there. Double Mint, a couple of the jockeys clocking to see who's going to go. Secret Potion, Flickety by far. Sunshine Silks on the outside. Alibon Dubai is near the rail. Roy Had Enough and Dark Moon Rising. Dawn Assault is in the green nearest us. Dynasty's Blossom, Gimme One Night. Further back is Shenanigans, Made to Conquer and Wealthy. And Onesies the trailer. And that's racing about 10-11 lengths off the leader. They're on the poly momentarily. They're going to swing onto that back stretch with about 2,400 meters to go. And Dark Moon Rising now finds itself in front. So it's Dark Moon Rising leading by a length and a quarter. Racing up into second is Liege. And then comes Sunshine Silkers along the inside. Secret Potion, Dawn Assault. Strathdown's got the red cap about 7 lengths off the leader. Shenanigans, Ali Bondabice further back in the run at this stage. Then comes Gimme One Night, and further back is Double Mint. Towards the outside of that one, trying to improve now is Made to Conquer. Dynasty's Blossoms on the inside, and then comes Wealthy. And Onesie continues to trail about 12-13 lengths off the lead. eLan Gold Cup and its Dark Moon Rising showing the way. On the outside, Dawn Assault is in the green and Sunshine Silks back third. Liege's in the blue and then Secret Potion, Flickety by far. Shenanigans the red cap. Roy Had Enough's now about 9 lengths off them. Behind that, Dynasty's Blossom. They come Strathdown. Further back in the runners, Double Mint. Then Gimme One Night, Made to Conquer, Wealthy and Onesie. It's about 20 lengths now top to tail in the eLan Gold Cup as they move towards the 1,000 meter. And it's Dark Moon Rising by 2 or 3. Dawn Assault is second. The red cap Shenanigans. Sunshine Silk is back and forth. Then comes Liege, Flickety by far. Ali Bondabai is further back, got about 7 to go with Secret Potion. Roy Had Enough's now on the move, and Roy Had Enough's going around them to be more prominent. They're followed by Strathdown, Gimme One Night. Double Mint's got about 15 to go. Dark Moon Rising clears away. Has got away by about 5 or 6 lengths, maybe even more. And further back in the run now, Strathdown's on the move. They go towards the 600 in the eLan Gold Cup. And Dark Moon Rising with a big lead, 6 or 7. Dawn Assault. Lee Shenanigans, Roy Had Enough. On the outside, Strathdown, and then comes Secret Potion, Sunshine Silk, and towards the outside, Gimme One Night goes in for a run, then Made to Conquer. Dark Moon Rising's clear at the top of the stretch by 4 or 5. Now Shenanigans throwing out the challenge, Dawn Assault. Roy Had Enough's on the outside, Lee's down the inside. Further back, Dynasty's Blossom. Still Dark Moon Rising, Shenanigans, Dynasty's Blossom on the inside. And on the outside, Double Mint is closing in now. And Double Mint and Dynasty's Blossom. Between the two of them is Shenanigans. But it's going to go to Dynasty's Blossom won it. Second, maybe Made to Conquer. Double Mint is on the outside. That's the running of the eLan Gold Cup, and Dynasty's Blossom is victorious. Dynasty's Blossom, this the Dynasty, and it is Nooresh, Juglall and Joey Ramsden. Number 12, they won it, and they're showing up at 15 Rand 50 in the eLan Gold Cup. So number 12, Dynasty's Blossom, made a good draw, Storgate 2, and you'll see Nooresh Juglall. He poached it here. He rode Twist of Fate in the July, and he's back here again. Nooresh Juglall on the filly by Dynasty, and bred by Highlands Farm Stud and Mrs. G. Jaffe. A host of owners, John Magnier Limited, and there's a host of them. And look at the run from Made to Conquer. Number 3, it paid 240 a place. Double Mint, number 5, third. Ali Bon Dubai runs 4th, and the 5th place to Shenanigans. Dark Moon Rising was still clear coming to the 300. Roy Had Enough, Flickety by far, and then Gimme One Night. So here's Dark Moon Rising, who set the fractions, got a good break in the eLan Gold Cup at the top of the stretch. Double Mint, Dynasty's Blossoms in the middle of your picture with a white cap. Still had that 6 or 7 lengths to make up. Flickety by far, down the inside, Ali Bon Dubai. high, but the victory is for Dynasty's Blossom. That will pick up the first purse in a R1.25 million eLan Gold Cup, and this is Dynasty's Blossom who won it, and Dynasty's Blossom has now won 3 from 21. There we look at the photo. 12 the winner, Made to Conquer second, number 3, third number 5 Doublemint, 14 Alibon Dubai, and then number 9 Shenanigans. That's the running of the eLan Gold Cup as we look at it from this view, and you'll see just on the long rein, changing his reins again, 1 or 2 reminders for Dynasty's Blossom, and he quickens away well. As I say, it paid $15.50 and $2.90, and the victory in the eLan Gold Cup, that goes to Dynasty's Blossom. Well done to all of the connections.
We've just seen the running of the 2019 eLan Gold Cup for a stake of R1,250,000. We're going to do the winning interviews. We'll break and come back for the winning presentation. And hearty congratulations to all the winning connections, Joey Ramsden and his team, and the gentleman on my right, Nooresh Juglall, international jockey. We saw him on Vodacom Durban July Day, have a few rides, Twist of Fate we remember. But Nooresh, coming back to this race, where did you find yourself with the filly?
Look, I think I was in the right spot where how the pace was going. You know, I didn't want to be too close, and I just want the filly to relax and actually to just run a comfortable race. That's why I wasn't panicking at all. I didn't bustle her. I just left her alone, and you could see the kick that she gave in the straight was just amazing. And big thanks to the team, to Joey and his wife, and Glenn Hatch. You know, he won 4 Gold Cup. He told me in the ring, and he gave me actually a bit of a plan how to ride the filly, and it felt like Glenn had won the Gold Cup.
Okay, up front was Keegan DeMello and Dark Moon Rising, and he seems to have gone, you know, a few lengths clear of the balance of the field, and that's where the race was beginning.
I just thought it was like a true run race for the Gold Cup. You know, we didn't want to sit and fight the whole way, and I think Keegan had no option. He had to go, and I'm just been happy that the horse won, and I would like to dedicate this win to my wife, to my baby at home, and my mom and dad. You know, big thanks to everyone that supporting me. Thank you very much.
Fantastic. What's the plans now? I know you're in Mauritius at the moment.
Yeah, I would like to thanks GoldCircle that they gave me the opportunity to come for big days. You know, it's always nice to come, and like as an apprentice, you always dream of the jockeys like Anton, Pierre, Glenn, when you're gonna be winning big races also. I always had that in my mind. Hopefully one day I can win a Gold Cup, and it happened today, so I'm just been glad. And big thanks also to my brother also that's been supporting me here today.
Nice one. Well done, Nooresh. Excellent ride, and all the best.
Thank you very much.
Lovely. Let's get trainer Joey Ramsden in, and Joey, first question, it will be, the distance. She seems to enjoy the distance as well. 3,200 meters, the first time in her career.
No, I think it's the second time, and she disappointed in the chairman's. But she'd probably had a long season. She ran a great race in the Met Stairs, finished second, got beaten a short head. But she's probably only really come into her own up here in Durban, and Albert and his team just done a wonderful, wonderful job with her. And I thought she looked absolutely magnificent today, and Nooresh gave her the most wonderful ride.
Vodacom Durban July Day, she was an unlucky second, Joey, but she certainly set the record straight today, and what a ride.
Yeah, I'm not so much unlucky, you don't like finishing second. It's easy to say you're unlucky, but we were beaten fair and square, and I like to think we beat them fair and square today, but she looked a lot better today. She worked nicely, and I just want to say thanks to Samanga who'd ridden her previously. But I've really got to thank the team that own her at the moment, but the number one man who began it all, Marcus, he's the few person I think of today. And obviously the great Highlands breeders, Mike Sharkey, Jean Jaffe. What a wonderful filly they bred. I always knew she had a big race in her. And the eLan Property Group, it's just a shame it's not a Group 1, but I totally understand why it's not. But it's probably the toughest race to win in the calendar. And when you won a Gold Cup, you think you know what you're doing. And I've won it before with Major Bluff,
sure, when
it was a Grade 1, with my great, great friend Glenn Hatt. And it's just so special to win it again with Glenn. Glenn's an absolute star and one of the finest human beings on the planet.
Well done, Joey.
Thanks.
Lovely. Glenn Hatt's going to represent the owners. Come through, Glenn. Firstly, Nooresh briefly touched on, maybe some advice on how to ride the filly, and it seems to have paid off handsomely.
It's this is a tricky race. I've been fortunate to have won it a couple of times, and I just gave him a couple of tips what I felt were important factors in this race,
When we look at the owners that are involved, of course, you guys as well, but we got John Magnia there, and of course, Main Chance Farms, with you representing, and Jakesa Limited. So she's a filly that's got some big weight behind her.
No, it's massive. It's brilliant for them because they've always had a lot of interest in South African bred horses, and that's Andreas Jacobs' main thing, is to try and get the international clients over here racing. And we finally, you know, and getting results like this, you know. But, you know, getting back to this filly, she deserves it. The pace is not always on in Cape Town, which doesn't quite suit her. And I think it was a great ride from Nooresh. He did nothing wrong. It was fantastic. And a hell of a training feed from Joey, because she hasn't been an easy filly to train. We've gone through a lot of headaches, ups and downs. But I'm just glad that it's all come together on a day like this.
Well, brilliant to all the owners. Glenn, you representing them. Give them all our best, and well played.
I will do. Thank you.
Lovely. That's the winning trainers. And I think we'll just take a short break, and we'll be back for the winning presentation.